Hey everyone, it's me, Nathan from Nathan's Way. In this video, I am harvesting my basil plant and going to be making a Caprese salad. I can never say that word right, but it's a very simple recipe that I'm going to share with you and break down its magical and metaphysical properties. Now, basil, this basil plant has been through a lot this summer. I started it from little tiny roots and it just grew, and so I didn't know how to prune it right, so it kind of got a little wonky and kind of took a shape of its own. So this is me, I've been fixing it over the summer, but this is me harvesting it back a lot because it's time. It was just getting a little wild, and I want to cut back and hopefully see it grow better over the next month or so. But basil, when using basil, I love to use it in water infusions, in lemonades, and I really like it in certain drinks, and it brings a layer of freshness into my life, and it just makes everything, it just feels like a renewal every time I use it. Now with basil, it also has been associated with luck and prosperity. Now I haven't used it in that way yet, but I basically use it as a way to freshen life up. It also is associated with love. Now, I read a story online where people used to bring each other bouquets of basil to express our love for each other, and I thought that was a really fun story. So making this recipe, I've been making this for a long while, and it's very good, it's very fast, it's very yummy, and it's only 4 ingredients. You got basil and you got tomato. Now, tomatoes are associated with giving and receiving love. I was trying to figure out how to word my thoughts on tomato, and I watched a video from Dawn Hunt from Cucina Aurora. She just released a kitchen witch book, and it looks phenomenal, and she summed it up right. Tomatoes, I feel, are all about giving and receiving love, and this is exactly what I'm using it for. I'm not projecting love onto necessarily someone or anything. I'm just using it as when I use tomatoes, I feel like it's more comfort food. It's more or about hearth and home. So that's kind of how I'm using it. I'm basically freshening up and reviving the love in my space and my magical practice in my home and in my life. So I'm kind of promoting or freshening up the spectrum of love and hearth and home. Now, when it comes to the mozzarella I use, I get these pre-sliced mozzarella. It's so good. It comes in weird container, but it works. And mozzarella. So when I have ingredients that have more in it, like bread or something, you want to break it down to your basic form. And with mozzarella, that is dairy. Now, dairy, I feel that it's all about nurturing and basically giving birth to a new, nurturing and caring and bringing it back to basic. So using this with the freshness of the basil and the giving and receiving love of the tomatoes, I feel like it's also bringing in new forms of love and freshness into this. Now, with balsamic vinegar, when researching vinegar for magical purposes, I haven't seen much detail about balsamic vinegar. You see all these witchy vinegars that have different intents and purposes, but balsamic, I feel, in this recipe is bringing everything together. It's very sweet. It's sweetening everything up and giving it a little zest. And I feel like that is basically the intent of this Caprese salad. I can never say it right. I personally just call it the tomato mozzarella and basil salad. That's what I call it in my family. I don't shorten it, but it's very good. It tastes wonderful, and I make this about once a month or every time I need to harvest my basil. It has become a family favorite as an appetizer or just snacking on, or even as a side to a pasta dish or an Italian dish. And I just really like it. It's simple, easy, and it just feels good. I also recommend you check out Dawn Hunt's new Kitchen Witch book. I want to review it, but I can't just yet because it's kind of a gift for someone, and I gotta cross my fingers that no one sees this video who I'm going to be giving that as a gift to. But it's really informational, and I highly recommend it. And check out her YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel, and what she teaches on her YouTube channel is really good quality kitchen witch awesomeness. And I even got to see her in person do these amazing workshops that kind of get you thinking about the metaphysical and magical properties of your food, breaking it down to basic ingredients, and it changed the way I look at food, and I highly recommend you look her up. I will leave links down below to her website and her book. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, maybe possibly liking the video, and maybe hitting that little notifications bell if you want to get more updates on your phone. Thank you for joining me on my journey. This is my way. Nathan's way.